All right, there. I'm sure we've had some people waiting to jump on. So, because I did a mass tag in my ECBRO group, so for
Well,
this,
I shared
yeah.
the heck out of it to all kind of groups. So,
I didn't. I didn't
yeah.
share nothing.
Don't worry, it's been shared around plenty today. We just it just shows up. Well, we already have 15 people on here at the moment. It just jumped up. So,
Well, actually, it's
so
11 if you're counting us four.
no, I'm looking. No, I'm actually looking at my numbers on my end. So, but yeah,
My numbers
now
on my end says 4.
it's that might be from where you shared it. I don't know. I just no.
No, just on my screen here.
Yeah, actually, mine just dropped down from 15 to 9, so it's going to fluctuate for a little while here.
That means
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
All right. Well,
See what you
hey, I
started,
mean,
Mike.
well, check this out, everyone. As you see on the cross on the bottom there, feel free to share this around. We are now live. If you're watching and just tuning in, definitely share this around. I've shared it around earlier, and so have the others. And meanwhile, let's get right into it. Well, we got some stuff coming up here. We're at the end of December now, and just a few months away. In the month of March, Bill Rigby, we got one of your first annual ever event coming up, and I'm actually excited about that. I can't wait to come up there and hang out and check that out. I heard Got Knockers is going to be there, so
I heard that too, and I was wondering there for a while because I kind of got put on the back shelf or something. I thought.
That's what happens when Gwen puts her checkbook somewhere and can't find it.
Oh, no.
I've never heard a woman losing a checkbook before. I never did.
Write it down, boys. This is the first time.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, I got to say something real quick before we
please
go into
do.
my event. My ex-squatchy wife is out there. Hi, Debbie. Debbie Freggy. Me and Debbie's been on a lot of investigations together. She's a great gal. We love her. We really do. And the running joke is she's my ex-squatchy wife.
Very
my
cool.
wife says you're going to be ex period here soon. But yeah, March 25th, the Penn, Ohio Paranormal Conference. We got a bunch of vendors already coming in. Gwen's bringing Gut Knockers. And I can't wait for you to get a size large shirt, Gwen.
You got it.
I got 6 different speakers. I was going for 5, but a certain gentleman canceled out. Dan, I told you who it was privately, and I got really upset. And so I asked one other person, and he didn't give me a definitive answer. So I asked one other. So I have my 5. Well, the second person I asked to replace said yes right away. The next day, the other one said, "Yeah, I'm coming." I went, do I tell him? No, I ain't telling him no. So I have 6. Oh,
Right.
well, we got 6. Yeah.
Right.
So, which is Brian and Terry Siege.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Good people.
Well, very good people. I love them. Love them. They've been a great help with me. Always had me. My mentor, Jamie King, and his wife Jenny. Now, that's another great couple right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I met them at the Morrell Fire Department.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're the most down to earth, easiest going people you ever meet. Yeah, they really are, and you can't help but falling in love with them.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they're that type of people. Then you got Ed Kellerman from Westmoreland County. He's going to be talking about the ghosts and that. He's a serious ghost investigator, author. I got Dan Hagman. He's from Butler area. He does the Butler Paranormal Conference, which I kind of copied mine after his because his has been going on 16 years. I think this is going to be the 17th. So it's a proven winner.
Right.
So I kind of copied mine after him. Got Mike Valament and James Krug. Mike Valament, in Shadow of Red Eye. And then you got Mike Krug. He runs a planetarium there in Altoona, PA.
Okay, up by Penn State, yeah.
Yes, and he, awesome speaker. Awesome. I heard him twice, and I loved him. And thank God he's coming. He's one of the first ones that accepted to speak. People learn a lot, and he's a young gentleman. He's young and very intelligent. So it's going to be interesting. We're covering all ends. Like Brian and Terry's going to be talking about Dogman. Of course, Jamie and Jenny's going to talk locally about the Bigfoot in the Mercer County, Lawrence County, Ohio side. They had a lot of experience. And Jamie has taught me a lot about research too. So they very intelligent about research and how they research.
Jamie's a fantastic guy. Yeah, him and Jamie both. They're they're just fantastic people.
Yes, and I can't say enough good about them. So the event's going to be, I kind of put it, off the chart. The way I feel, I really do. And when Dan said he's coming up to hang out, just to hang out, I went, really? I got fired up. I did, Dan, because I got a lot of respect for you, buddy.
Well, thank you.
I really do. And it's like, really cool. And I start telling people, Dan Ben Williams coming up. He's just coming up to hang out. He's going to celebrate his birthday.
Yep. I figure, why not?
I got
what
a
else to
couple
do?
strippers lined up too, Dan. Don't worry.
Oh, yes. Now I think you got Michael Cook coming now.
You stole my joke. We've been hanging out too much this year.
Have the little blow up swimming pool there. He'll bring the Sasquatch, his barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce wrestling.
Oh yeah, buddy. Now we're talking. Maybe I get my ex-squatchy wife to get involved.
There we go.
He's gonna beat me up for that one.
Oh my goodness! Now we're really gonna have knockers.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm scared. Oh shoot!
For those listening, we're just having some fun, safe humor here. So, yeah.
Hey, we even got Cryptovania TV that's going to be at the event doing live podcasts, and Tommy Cooper's in the audience.
That's right. Yeah, Tommy Cooper.
Debbie's in.
Debbie.
Oh, Mike, definitely coming up now for sure.
Oh wow! Hey, real quick, Bill.
Cook in the Sasquatch barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, I am.
Now, Bill, you've been sharing around, and I've tried to share it too. You have a special package deal going on for your event with a ticket and a T-shirt. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah. A pre-sale on the event ticket. The event tickets are $10. The T-shirts are $20. Now, if you buy, you can do a pre-sale on just a ticket or just a shirt. And when you do that, you're automatically put into a special drawing. You'll get a ticket for it just for pre-sale buyers for a basket that's going to be worth over $100 worth of merchandise. So that's the incentive for the pre-sales. Or you can get the bundle. You get a shirt and a T-shirt plus a raffle ticket for $25 instead of $30. And then plus everyone that comes into the event, all the people that come in, they will get a door prize ticket. And even the pre-sellers will get a door prize ticket. And they might win another door prize on top of a chance of winning the basket. And so that's what that one's all about.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, hold on one second. Yeah, you're fine. I'm just working on something right now.
Oh, that's scary.
He's
looking serious too, Michael. Watch out, Michael. He's looking serious.
He's got to close all of his browser windows before he hits screen share by accident. Then it turns into an OnlyFans.
All right. Now I was just putting up a new banner going across there. I was editing an old one. So yeah. Okay, very good. So yeah, we got the Penn, Ohio Paranormal Conference, March 25th in Hermitage, Pennsylvania at the Hickory VFW. So, ladies and gentlemen, you got to mark your calendars. As of right now, it's the first event that I know of. I could be wrong because there's a lot I don't follow. However, I could be wrong as far as this being the first event of 2023.
I try to make it early enough where people can come, but you're not butting heads with other events. Plus, I didn't want it too early where, let's do it in February. We get a ton of snow.
It's a hit or miss. You never know. So
yeah, and at the end of March, usually we don't get really bad weather at the end of March. Once in a while we do.
Yeah, absolutely. Tommy Cooper. Yeah, this past year I spent a lot of time up in Pennsylvania attending a lot of small events and stuff. A few of them were with Bill, and several years ago I actually spent 2 months doing a lot of field research in Bedford County, not far from Somerset. So, but that was several years ago. So, absolutely. So it looks like I'll be getting up there some more this coming year. I'll be attending Bill's event. Mm-hmm. There is an event that's happening like a week before my event. Michael Cook will be there speaking as well. It's the Forest County Bigfoot Festival in Marionville, Pennsylvania. So that is June 9th, 10th, and 11th. Yeah. So that's one of the events I'll be attending up there. And then I would mention this, but I'm going to leave this up to Gwendolyn if she wants to discuss or bring this up. If you know what I'm already talking about. If you don't want to mention it right yet, I totally get that and understand. So, what you're planning. I don't know if that's something if you wanted to discuss that.
We can put it out there. I'm working on planning an event for August in my neck of the woods because there is absolutely nothing that happens in this part of Pennsylvania. So I'm working on the location part because we have several different places that we could have it, and it's just a matter of trying to get a hold of people to find out.
What county are you in?
I am in Northumberland County.
Yeah, she's like a straight shot up for me. Jump on 81 and head north. Yeah.
Yeah, she's about 4.5 hours from me.
Right.
Yeah.
And how close are you to Pittsburgh?
I'm about 4 hours from Pittsburgh.
I'm about half hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I jump
Mike,
on 376 and boom, I'm there.
Yeah, Mike, if you jump on 81, right there where my October event was, if you just about 4 hours from there north.
I mean this with all the love of my heart. I haven't lost anything up there, so I have no business going up there trying to find it.
Okay, no, I'm just throwing it out there if you felt like wanting to do that. And then, Debbie's reminding you, Bill.
I was going to get to that.
Okay. Well, you want to throw that out there before Gwen continues? I don't know, Gwen, if you had any more to throw on that.
No, I don't. I'm still waiting to get all the details, but we are planning something for August 12th, I think it is.
Keep me
Okay.
informed.
I will.
Good deal.
I will, absolutely.
Definitely keep me informed. Salt Fork State Park in Ohio. That's where I had my sighting at, by the way. And we started talking about it on my last podcast there earlier. And yeah, it still bothers me somewhat. It was 15 feet away from me. Hey, Mary.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary.
Mary Fabian.
Yeah.
I'll have to announce something with that too, with her. But no, I put on a camp out there at Salt Fork last April, and we had activity then. But then we're going to turn around, and I'm doing another one. It's going to be end of April. If everything goes on like it's planned, it'll be the end of April. But I won't know till next week. If not, it's going to be around the first week of May, which will coincide with the Ohio Bigfoot Conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think their event's May 6th, I believe.
It is, because I'll be there too.
Are you going to be there?
I will be there. Yep.
Guess what? I got a table there.
Me too. Me too.
Maybe they'll keep us together.
That
get
would
us
be
in
bad
trouble.
news. Bad news.
Use out in Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Well, let me tell you, people don't realize how much woods are in Pennsylvania.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
The
you
mountains-
got the Chestnut Ridge.
The mountains are huge up there.
You got the Alleghenies. You know, we got some of the oldest timber in the country right here in this state. The county I live in, Mercer County, you know, it is mainly very rural. A lot of woods, a lot of farmland.
You stop that right now.
I can't. I'm getting old. It's past my bedtime. Daniel says, "Hey, we're doing this at 9." I'm like, "At night?"
And I think he might be the youngest one here, and he's saying he's getting old and want to go to bed.
Daniel's got me just by a little bit.
Yeah. Well, but Michael Cook's still in his 30s, so.
Oh, geez.
What a baby. But yeah, you know, and you know, West Virginia got a lot of wood. I know Virginia does.
Yeah,
I've done some traveling down through there. Tennessee, you know, we're in so much Bigfoot area, and people don't realize it. You know, oh yes, Tommy, you're right. Cook Forest. Yes, I'm sorry, Tommy. That's your area. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. I got feelings, you know.
And Josh posted, just commented this, and there's actually been some recent activity within the last year or so in that Tazewell area. So, I've been in communication with an individual who's trying to gather some information so we could pinpoint a particular location to head down there. So we're waiting to see how that turns out. So
Josh getting you the information or someone else?
No, it's not Josh, but I just wanted to bring it up since Josh made mention of this. Yeah. But yeah, there was another individual, this woman I was in connection with. She's trying to get information regarding the property where this happened at. Her family lived there, but they are no longer there. There's somebody else occupying the property, right. But we're hoping to try to get permission to come down there, or at least if we can't get that there, maybe something nearby that we could have access to. But
Mike, what are you eating? You're making me hungry, man. Oh, you are so wrong, brother. You are so wrong. Fat boy here likes chocolate now.
I
thought it would have been some beef jerky.
You know what? Chocolate covered beef jerky. How about that?
Oh God! Don't mess with a good thing.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
There you go, Dan.
Yeah, Josh, we're going to have to communicate here and see if we can plan something here in the near future, because I got some other investigations I got in the works that I am following up with, and I need to add to my list of events here, because that's one thing I'm working on this year, is not to get overwhelmed attending events this year, because I want to get out in the field more and do some more investigations. I've been lacking that lately, so I just want to get back to
one that's been saying that. No, seriously, there's been a lot of them saying that, and I think this year coming, and I've been trying to slack off, but actually a week after your June 17th event, I got to go to another one, and I'm speaking at. Now I'll be going, of course, to OBC, but I'm not talking. I'm going to have a table there. There's another couple in August I'll be doing. July, I'm going to an event in there. I'm trying to keep that open so I can get into the woods more. Last year I went to, excuse my French, but a hell of a lot of events, and we did not get into the woods as much.
Right.
And that got to me. It did. I missed it. That's my solitude. I don't care if I find anything or not. That's a solitude for me.
Yeah, Wes Stump has an interesting question here. Do any of us ever find rocks out of place laying on top of the leaves when you're out doing research? If I may, I'll answer this. First. A number of the rocks I find out of place, you can usually find where they were originally placed. And a lot of times I find that either somebody else has walked through there and kicked them up, or if they're large stones, a lot of times bears will move rocks and flip them over to get to their grubs and insects or whatever. But yeah, I mean, as far as rocks in out of place areas that don't look like they belong, on some occasions I have, which I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to think about it. I mean, it could be whatever, but I mean, maybe it was a rock that Bigfoot thrown. I don't know. So,
I can answer something like that.
yeah.
The one area I went, I found this large rock, and it's in the middle of a sand area. There's no prints around it. How did it get there? You know, now, if you come across one that seemed like, it was kicked over, it could have been a human kicking it, an animal kicking it, but there's no prints around it. So it makes you wonder how it got there. And it was really out of place.
Yeah, I just had one recently placed on top of my chicken coop. Rocks don't fall from the trees, so it got put there somehow, and it's on my property. And I know I've talked to Daniel and Michael about some of the things that have been going on around my house. Right. So I just happened to go out there one day, and there was this rock just sitting there, and I was like, where did that come from?
And the thing is, it's not just rocks either. Okay.
No.
I'm walking through a grove of pines, and I'm dead in the middle of it. There's this big elm branch there. Now wait a minute.
Mike, you got a message.
Oh.
You're getting called out, dude.
You in trouble, buddy.
All right, I'll answer this like this. Taylor, you got to hang out with me like 5 times this year. So that's the gift. I mean, I am your gift.
Good answer.
But look, he even tried to make you feel he had to throw his daughter's name in there. Love Riley's dad.
I mean, that's the only reason I hang out with him anyway.
Why? Because he's a dad?
Yeah, because Riley's pretty awesome.
We love you, Taylor.
I call her you, Taylor.
But seriously, I found that elm branch in the middle of that grove. How did it get there? We didn't have no storms,
Mhm.
you know. And so I'm not going to say Bigfoot did it.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I don't know how it got there. And it wasn't there the day before because I was just there the day before. And that I'm like, how'd this get here? And I'm looking around and it's like, wow, it couldn't come down through the trees here because there's no elm trees close to it. So,
Right.
yeah, it just makes you wonder.
Oh
So,
no, I guess one of the strangest things that I've ever found actually happened to the other two, and they didn't know it until afterwards. Down at South Carolina when we had the pine cone left for us. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And it was the next morning. You and Mike had already left.
Yes.
And Daniel and I and Terry were left there, and we walked out and walked back. And I said, "Hold up, was this pine cone? Did somebody leave?" Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
So I sent a message out on group chat on their text and asked everybody that was there the night before, "Did you lay a pine cone down?" And nobody had laid a pine cone down.
And it's not like it fell and bounced onto the porch because the whole wraparound porch there was covered. They had an extension.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
and this was up. Yeah. This was up against the house, sitting on whatever that little thing was there. Yeah.
And it was not there the night before.
makes you wonder.
Yeah.
It does.
Right.
It really does.
Yep.
But we had a lot of creepy stuff happen down there too. I mean, you know, Terry and I saw lights. You all heard the screams with us.
Mhm.
Sounded
Yep.
like a woman scream, and then a lower pitched scream come back. And that's when Terry and I was like, you know what, we're probably in the wrong place. We need to be. We need to back up. We don't want to come between two lovers, man. So
It was a very interesting weekend.
it was. And then the night, was it the next night when Terry and I got zapped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got zapped too.
Yeah. Well, we walked out, and at the same moment, we both stopped, and we kept on feeling something like, you know, when your hand goes to sleep, that tingling feeling. It hit us right here in the right shoulder. And I mean, same symptoms, everything, both of us. And we had to back up. And I don't think we took a full zap. I think we, you know, it was like a rattlesnake, you know, like, hey, hold up, you know, that's close enough. So, because Terry and I, we were both walking toward what we were seeing, whatever it was we were seeing.
Well, I got zapped, I'd say twice. Corky Marple says I walked through a portal the first time that I actually got zapped. That I believe I was zapped because I was in Indiana County, Pennsylvania, hunting bear. And this is before I really was in the research. This was 99, 2000. And we're up near the area called Bear Cave. And I know that area pretty decent for living down that way for a long time. And I started heading south, headed toward the railroad tracks, which is about a mile down the mountain and toward the river. And you can hear the river up there, echoed right up. As I start headed down, and all of a sudden I'm looking around. I don't know where I'm at. I'm dazed. I'm confused. I'm a little weak. And I'm like, where am I? I don't see nothing familiar. Next thing I know, here comes this other hunter walking up, and I go, excuse me, where's Bear Cave Cabin at? He said, about 3/4 mile that way. I had to head back east to get the Bear Cave. And I was totally disoriented. I did not know where I was at. And so I head back up there. I got in my vehicle and I went home. And I told my ex-wife, I said, when I got there, I said, I'm done for today. She says, well, did you see anything? No, I'm going to bed. I'm done. I wouldn't even talk about it because
funny.
I
you say
never
that.
get lost.
Yeah, I got zapped twice in my yard. The first time was just like you're talking about, Bill. I got just totally drained of all my energy. It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I come back in the house, and my husband's like, "You want to watch TV?" And I'm like, "No, I'm going to bed." Like I was so tired, and I just could not move. I stood out there in the woods, and I literally was almost frozen. I couldn't. I just couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't function.
Well, Debbie Pregan and I was out the one time too. We're doing our thing, and the zap I got made me deathly ill.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't get her; it got me. We weren't standing right next to each other, but it got the best of me, and I got real sick. I had to sit down, and Deb says, "What's wrong?" I says, "I don't know. I'm real sick. I'm lightheaded. I'm queasy. My legs are weak." And she calls Mary Fabian up right away. Says, "Something's wrong with Bill." I don't know. And she explained, and Mary says, "Get out of there. He got hit with infrasound."
Well, due to the description there, your hands are shaking, your knees are weak. Were you all? It sounds like you were all shook up.
Elvis. Elvis.
Yeah.
And
it could be love.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Bigfoot was casting his love on you.
And I actually believe it was trying to get me out of there and Deb stay there. And I really do. And I think that's what it was doing. And I don't know how many people out there understands infrasound, but you can look it up. Lions use it, elephants use it, all kind of big animals use it.
In some cases, some primates, more specifically smaller primates, have been known to use it as well for communicating. But, now,
exactly.
Just curious. Now, the terrain that you were in when this happened, was there a lot of high ground? Like, I mean, how far? Like, were you pretty far in, and was there a lot of heavy terrain in there? And like I said, as far as high ground, like,
First time, yes. I was up on the mountain. It's called Penview Mountain, in Indiana County, and it's a big mountain. I was up there, and the terrain, the way I was headed, it gets kind of steep going down over. Yeah, so I was just going to go down over just a little bit. But whatever it was, did not want me to go that way. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if they had a young one there or they were hunting there. I don't know. I really don't know. And I really didn't understand it at that point because I didn't really even check into it.
Right.
And I wasn't really into investigating Bigfoot then.
Now, the reason I was asking about the terrain and everything, and I'm not saying this was the case, but there is a natural occurrence that happens out in the forest and around various terrains and certain, surfaces where there is I can't remember the name of it, I'm not going to try to remember it, but there is a type of pressure that comes from the earth that has been known to come through like kind of like the way wind travels. It comes down off the higher ground down to the lower ground. It's a type of pressure, and sometimes that alone has been known to disorient and mess with people's bodies. Again, I'm not saying that's not what this was, but I don't know how common that is, but that's something I've looked into when I was studying and researching different effects in the forest and in the mountains, stuff like that. But especially if you get up on higher terrain, I think we're all familiar with if you get high enough on elevation too. But
the thing was, I've been up there so many times, and that time this happened to me.
Right.
So shouldn't it have happened before with your way you're saying?
Well, that's something. It's like the wind. Like if it's not like it's not a ongoing occurrence. It's It's like a hit or miss. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but no, I was just throwing that out there. And like I said, I'm not saying that's what that was, but because what you described sounds like what happens to a lot of people is
Right.
that we contribute or believe to be possible infrasound. Because again, there's a lot of species that are known for doing it. So
Exactly. I never heard bear was able to do it, but who knows?
No, not that I know of. I don't think bears are able to do anything like that.
No, I never heard. And mountain waves.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that as far as what he's talking about, the Nevada Triangle. So, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, am I the only one seeing Gwen's screen flashing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it's like flickering. I don't know, it's weird.
Oh.
That's my witchy powers.
Yeah.
See, I put you on solo. It doesn't do it now since I put you on solo layout, but so yeah, that's weird. Okay. That's what it is. Thank you, Wes. That's what I was talking about.
The barometric pressure.
Yeah, I believe that's what I was looking at. I could not remember what that was.
That happens when like a storm or something's coming in.
The pressure changes.
The pressure changes.
Yeah.
Or weather changing, from hot to cold. But
right.
Wasn't doing that then.
Yeah, because there was the study I was looking into actually gave examples by showing basically a picture of the Earth and then other images like in various mountain terrain and forest where these different types of pressures develop or just come about on some occasions. So there's different types of pressure, like for example around volcanoes. There's always that type of
definitely.
Stuff like that. So interesting. And then Josh was saying, yeah, that's what gives you vertigo and from flights and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep.
But okay, very interesting. Michael Cook, how's the Sasquatch business going?
Oh, it's going great. I mean, I have one half of the. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I will do that.
Yeah.
Oh, she is. All right. Gwen is actually my marketing director for it, so she sees all the numbers as well as I do. So how's Sasquatch doing, Gwen?
Well, it's doing well. I don't get to see the sales numbers. I just get to see the interaction. Like we make his social media posts and stuff like that. So I get to see how people are interacting with his brand, and it's doing really well. You always seem to be sold out of Sasquatch, so the sales must be good.
Well, all right. I'm a true connoisseur of barbecue sauce.
Oh gosh, you got to try it, Bill. If you ain't tried it, I don't know what.
I have not tried it yet. So Michael, send me a free bottle.
Once you go Sasquatch, you won't go back to Baby Ray's.
No, honest God, that's not even a lie. I had 4 big bottles of Baby Ray in my cupboard, and we gave them away. The only sauce we have in this house is Sasquatch, and I have like 12 bottles of all the flavors.
She has more than me.
Oh yeah.
But sales are actually pretty good. I mean, I said in the beginning, I'm not going to get rich by this. I'm not looking to get rich by that. But if it, gives me the time to work for myself and dedicate my time and to what it's worth, then it's worth the jump. So I went head over heels with the barbecue sauce. Never would have dreamed it would have climbed as big as this. I send bottles to China, Australia.
Oh wow!
I've got a regular client that goes to Canada, so it goes to Canada at least 2-3 times a month.
Now, there's some flavors you decided you went and turned them into seasonal flavors. And what are the primary ones that you're selling year round?
black cherry, boss, and honey. And then
Okay.
The peach will go on seasonal around end of April through May, and then it'll leave the shelves. And we've got a new one coming out too. I'm not talking about actually 2 new ones, but I'm not talking about them much because we're still tweaking the recipes. But the peach will go off sale in June. Your conference, Daniel, will be actually the last one of the year for peach. And then apple will pick up end of August, September, somewhere around there, and sell through Christmas. And then you have nothing on sale until May.
And I want to answer Josh's question. There is websites in the description on YouTube. So you can find Michael Cook's website for Sasquatch in there. I included that, Gwendolyn's website, and I think I put something in there for Penn, Ohio. But yeah, definitely check out the description. There are websites on there. You could order directly through the website at Sasquatch.com. So,
and as Gwen said, I mean, there's a lot of flavors that's out right now. So it's Christmas weekend, so I'm not working, period. I have a day job and I'm not working it. And I'm spending my time with my son, my family, and those who matter. So, not that you all don't matter, my customers don't matter with Sasquatch, but my family's a little bit more important. So,
Family's number one.
Family's number one.
And yes, Wes, he has hot sauce.
Yeah, I do have,
fantastic as well.
I'm using my phone, so I see this, but it's very small. And as you can tell, I wear these, so. It's not that I'm ignoring your question there, buddy, but
yeah, I'm on my phone too. It's all small, but
I do see that. Mango jalapeno. No, I'm trying to stay away from some of the gimmicky sauces like Buffalo Wild Wings comes out with, and that's one of theirs. Mango habanero, mango jalapeno. The closest thing I've got to that is the maple whiskey hot sauce. You get the sweet, you get the hot. And,
it's freaking awesome.
It is really good.
Yeah.
It's going better than most of the barbecue sauces, to be honest. And the beef jerky. These two can attest to the beef jerky. So.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Mine was so good I had to give it to the dog. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, it's amazing.
Right there.
Did that diarrhea ever clear up, Daniel, after you ate your first barbecue sauce?
It's still going on.
Yeah, I figured. I gave you the warning there at the table. I was like, this could cause dysentery for the next 6 months. And you're all like, I'm used to it.
So yes, Josh, he will have some in June at our June 17th event in Wares Cave, Virginia. So, absolutely.
I'm looking forward to that too. Me and my wife's coming down to kick back and relax.
Very awesome. Somebody and her husband will be in Ireland, so they won't be there.
Well,
yes, I will not be at his June event because I will be flying home from Ireland the day of his event. So
you're gonna fly right into the event?
Well, we do have the airport like 2 miles up the road, so they got a big runway.
I'll be coming into Newark, New Jersey. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And actually, Josh, there are lots of reports of sightings in Ireland, and my husband and I have planned to already check some of them out. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we could be doing some lives from Ireland. You never know.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be good.
Very cool. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, if you want any information on the upcoming June 17th event right here in Virginia, all your information is right there at the website. So yeah, VABigfootCon.com. So
hey, I heard Turtle Man showing up.
That's right. The legendary Turtle Man, Call of the Wild Man, he will be there, and he's going to be set up with all the vendors. So, yeah, that
Yay.
hopefully that should be beneficial to the vendors. As far as everyone that comes in for Turtle Man should bring in, there'll be a crowd there for him, and then they'll be able to shop and browse all the vendors. So it's still very early yet. Means we got 6-7 months yet, but we got, as of right now, I have up to 33 vendors total. So yeah, signed up. So
you got a little more than I do right now, but I got a lot of committed, and
you got a good number though. Yeah, for what you last told me, that's actually a good number for your first event. Yeah.
If people would just send you their checks right away. I mean,
there's several that are committed that has not sent the money, but no, I'm being serious, and I know they're going to. But like I told Dan, the cutoff, like on the pre-sales, I'm doing a cutoff on the registrations. If someone comes late, I'm raising an extra $10, which ain't much. The vendor's fee is only $25 a table, so you can't beat that. But I still got to plan the layout of it all, where I'm putting the vendors, and how I'm spreading them out. So that's why I kind of put the cutoff at February 25th. That gives me a month to make sure everything's tweaked in case someone else decides to come in late. I can still make room for them. But, the hall's big enough. It's at the Hickory VFW. It's a large place. It sit 600 people comfortably. So, I believe it's going to be a good venue. It's going to be a lot, and if these other vendors come through, I might be pushing people off. Like, no. No, I'm joking there. But, and we got Bull Squatch coming. The guy made them last year. He had them at Marionville. He'll probably be there this year, Dan, too.
The guy, he's the one. He's like in a wooden frame type thing. He's like 7-8 feet tall.
You walk up to it, growls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, wow! I didn't know that. No, that's cool.
I do the same thing.
We heard. That's why I'm sitting way back. Then Barry, the Bigfoot's supposed to be coming up too.
Yeah.
He's gonna be at yours.
Yeah, and he's bringing his Barry Bigfoot setup.
Yeah.
He's like 7 feet tall as well. So
8 foot. He's 8
foot.
foot.
8 foot. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And Barry the Bigfoot is it's a children's book.
Right.
But
he's got a few series.
Yeah. And I believe he'd go great up here.
And he's coming all the way from South Carolina.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. I'm very happy that he's going to do this.
Very cool.
Yeah, stuff like that there. I see someone's hand getting in the way there, Dan.
It's mine because I'm touching. I'm looking at the comments. I have to switch back and forth. So, Mary's asking a question, and I know Ron's been in contact with me about that. He's putting it on his schedule to come up there. He sounds like he's coming, but he
marked the calendar, but he didn't give me a guarantee that he's coming up.
Yeah, that poor guy's going through some crap right now himself. He's been sharing some information with me too. So Yeah. I'm not going to throw his business out there, but
Yeah.
his heart's been broke recently. So,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ron's a great guy. I love
Yeah,
and
they were.
respect for that man. Yeah, he does a lot for the veterans. Big time.
Yeah, he's actually he is my event MC for June as well, and he's going to be doing the opening ceremony at 10 o'clock in the morning. So yeah,
that's awesome.
So
yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, so I hope he does make it up.
Absolutely.
They had that one event canceled on him last summer.
Oh yeah, that was a big mess.
Well, he apologized left and right to me when I saw him down at.
But that wasn't his fault, which
the Cryptid Bash down there in West Virginia, and Ron, he came because I was going to stop at that event and then go down there, and
right.
And I saw Ron down there, and I said, "Man," I says, "that changed my game plan." He's apologized to me. I says, "It's not you that did it. Don't you apologize?"
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, but I feel bad. That's my post there that we were having it at, and what happened." And I says, "It wasn't you. Don't apologize."
Yeah. Now I went up to his event that he did end up having at his American Legion there at the end of October. So
yeah,
I did. And I mean, for what little advertising we were able to get out for it, I mean, it started off very slow. There was a small little wave of people that did come through, and then of course the street got full because there was a parade that came through that we also advertised. But the whole street was coated with people. But
but
we had fun there.
People came through too. I saw pictures.
Yeah.
The horses came into the bar.
Yeah, they did. They came through the back of the Legion and walked into the bar.
And I went, as soon as I saw that, I went, and a beer for my horses.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't keep them in there that long, and the horses were getting restless in there. So
yeah, they wasn't letting them drink.
Yeah, they wanted to go straight for the tap. So. Yeah. Oh man. So let's see. We have any other questions on there? Let's see. I'll make sure I didn't miss none here. Let's see. Josh said he's going to try to make it to some of these this year. That's awesome.
Yes, very nice.
Let's see.
So hey, can I real quick plug the meeting we're going to have here in January?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, we got to get that.
How do you forget?
Yeah.
You're coming up here for that. And January 14th, we're going to have a public Bigfoot town hall meeting at one of the local fire departments here in the area. And Daniel Benoit is going to come up. He's going to spend the weekend here. We're going to do some scouting around my house so I can show him some of the areas where things have been happening. And he's going to speak at the meeting. We also have Sean Forker coming. And Matt Warner is going to come. They're both going to, I believe Matt's going to talk about safety in the woods, things that you should have with you or be prepared for. I'm not sure what Sean Forker is going to talk about. And then, of course, I'm going to be there. So
Mary Fabian saying, please keep it advertised in her group, which I'm going to say right now, Mary, that is Mary's group, but she entrusted me to become the new co-executive.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Regional director, of the group. My hard work with the group really paid off with more hard work. But no, definitely keep advertising that in that group.
I will. Yeah, it's a free event, so anybody is welcome to attend, even if you're just curious, or you want to hear some things, or maybe you have some stories to share. That would be fantastic. And then we have some other. I actually am going out. Anybody who wants to join me on the 30th of this month, I promised my 11-year-old Bigfooting nephew that I would take him out in the woods. So
awesome.
Anybody that
Very
wants
awesome.
to come along, I think my girlfriend is coming down with a couple of her daughters. So we're going to turn it into a teaching and learning kind of outing. So
You're not trying to hook up your nephew, are you?
no,
Okay.
no. One of the girls said, "Is he hot?" And I'm like, "I don't know. He's my nephew. Like, I don't know how you regulate what's hot and what's not, but I don't
Yeah,
know."
true.
We're
But
taking
yeah,
them out to teach them. So
yeah.
start them young.
But wait, you got Sean Porker coming to your event.
Yes.
He's going to be on my podcast next Friday night.
I love Sean. I absolutely love Sean.
Sean is a great guy.
He is
I really do.
I met him at Salt Fork last year.
Oh.
And I think we stood at the Salt Fork conference and talked for over an hour. He's just wonderful. And so I'm in communication with Sean a lot, actually.
Yeah.
We talk pretty much all the time. So he's a great guy. I just love him.
Yeah, he's down to earth. He's very. He is, and we discussed a lot, between us, and I got nothing but respect for that man too.
Oh yeah,
and I'm going to honestly say, even though Michael's sitting there being quiet,
I know.
I have met a lot of great people in the Bigfoot world. I really have, and they're a lot of nice, down to earth people that you wouldn't think they that way. Of course, we got our so-called hierarchies that think they're above everybody. We do have that, no matter where you go.
Daniel, no. I'm just kidding.
Look at that. But and I try to associate myself with just the good ones. So, Mike.
Yes, sir.
I hope you be good to me. Since I start with the good ones, like that barbecue sauce. I'll be sending you my address, brother. I know. Send you the money first, right?
I'm just mean to Daniel, so.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Bill, keep in mind, there's people that placed orders a year ago are still waiting on their product. I mean, I'm just joking.
Get in line.
No, his barbecue sauce is the business is really picking up and going. Yeah, he is getting busy though. So,
that's cool. That's great.
So there's real quick. I want to throw this up here. This is good information for if you guys want to consider this. For Josh is offering his assistance and his help if you guys need it for upcoming events. Since he's up your way, Bigfoot Whisper.
From, Josh? What area are you in? Hopefully he answers.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting on that, here's a question from Bigfoot Whisperer. Where in PA do you guys do your research?
I'm in central Pennsylvania, so I'm out in the Northumberland, Columbia, Montour county areas. It's kind of like the center of the state. Montgomery County. Okay.
Oh, you're in Montgomery, Josh. That's cool. I'm in the western part of the state. Mercer, Lawrence, Crawford, Venango. I live in Mercer County, but if I go outside and grab a snowball, depends how hard the wind's blowing if I can get it that far, but 2 houses up, I can hit Ohio.
Right.
So state line's right there. So, but I travel all over when I go. And so now I've been down to Luzerne and Lackawanna counties down that way. Just last year, we spoke down there at a chapter meetings down there for the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Project. Mary and I both went. And I've been to Indiana County, back to Indiana County. Actually, the property we had there got closed out on. And a week later, there was a Bigfoot sighting near where my property was at. So that was on a Wednesday. That Saturday, I was back down there investigating. But yeah, I'm going up to Warren, PA, up around Kinzoo Dam. I'm going up there. I got 4 investigations to do there. I got an ongoing investigation going on there between Armstrong and Butler County, which is a half hour, 45 minutes from my place. So, we're going to those places. So.
Very cool.
Hey, Josh, if you could, I'm trying to look you up on Facebook, but there's like 12 Josh.
He's on my Facebook.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I could send you a link to his profile as well.
That would be great. That would be great. So
and Josh, send me a friend request too.
Yes, send us friend requests so we can.
Yeah.
So we can get in contact with you.
Well, he just posted a comment says he's not sure if he wants to be associated with you guys or not. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I read that.
I'm just joking. It is.
He's like, they're all crazy.
Put up Josh's last comment, and that's the truth. Mercer's a wild country too. Yes, it is wild country over here.
Good deal.
Yeah. We Mercer County. Yeah, we got a lot of weird things that do happen up here. We got too much at times. Yeah. On the paranormal end, the ghost ends and all that. Sharon's an 1800 town. Early 1800s. So I get ghost stories all the time here. We had a dogman sighting, dog boy, and Bigfoot. Mercer County's full of all kind of happy stuff.
Let's see. Yeah, Michael Cook went MIA.
I think he's eating too much of the sauce.
Or drinking too much of it.
And Josh, I believe that. I have seen one up my way where I'm at in Virginia back in 2015. Me and a buddy of mine seen it across the road on us. So, yeah.
We don't have mountain lions in Pennsylvania.
Well, that's what they tell us here in Virginia, but they're. Yeah.
Well, I said that with such a straight face, too.
You did good.
I'm going to tell you a little story on that. I went to Central PA Sportsman Show in Clearfield last spring. Okay. And right before the exit, I saw a dead animal inside the road. And I went, oh, dear, wait a minute. That coloring ain't right for a deer. And as I went past, I saw the size of the paw. I went, oh, that's not a small cat. Yeah. One got hit right before the exit to get off
They
there.
stop at the state line. They know they're not allowed here, so they just stay.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, like, we ain't going to go to jail.
In Pennsylvania?
Now the game commission said non-breedable ones are here in the state.
Oh, non-breedable? Are they fixing them before they release them into the wild?
They fix them as they cross the state line.
I see. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
I get the game commission in Pennsylvania tries to be real up to date on things. You like that, don't you, Glenn?
That was great.
Years ago, when they started that brown, it was down. Then they're going to do the antler restriction. I went to Harrisburg to the sportsman show there. Who's there but the game commission? So, yeah, Josh, you're right. So I turned around and I walked up to him. I said, "So tell me about this antler restriction. So if someone shoots something that is a spike, you're not going to find them." "No, we won't. But they might get charged a restocking fee."
What? A restocking fee?
I went, "Oh, what?"
Oh my God.
And he started restocking. I says, "What kind of idiot are you?" He says, "What?" I says, "A restocking fee? We got too many deers. That's why the insurance company's pushing you guys to do this shit."
Oh my
I said,
God.
next thing you know, I had a big crowd around me. They were all screaming at him. I just, like Homer Simpson did into the bushes, just faded away. I did that in the crowd.
You feeling all right there, buddy?
No, man.
Mr.
It
Cook,
started
are
to
you
be a
feeling all
riot
right?
there on the game commission.
Yeah, I had to throw up. So,
You were right, Josh.
yeah, I had to throw up.
Too much sauce.
Yeah, the wrong kind, I think.
Oh man.
I told Daniel earlier. I said I'll try to make it on there. I haven't been feeling great all day, so.
It's going
But
around.
the cold weather, and all that stuff has just depressed the shit out of me too.
I had a sore throat last night. It got pretty bad. And that's one of the reasons I went to bed early last night, Dan. I saw you like that. Josh, we heard it wasn't muted. But yeah, I went to bed early because my throat was hurting that. And I'm thinking, oh man, it better not get worse. Well, halfway. Well, I went to bed too early because I got up real early and it was still real sore. So, I got the podcasts to do tonight. So I ended up falling back to sleep about an hour and a half later. Slept a while, got up. It's all right now. So cool. But yeah, there's some kind of bug going around up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had this crap for 2 weeks now. I just got this cough left. I can't get rid of this cough to save my life.
Yeah. Cough will probably last another week or so. I know when I was sick a couple weeks ago, the cough was, it hung around even after I felt better. So,
Right.
yeah. So, yeah, I know mom had pneumonia. Yeah. She went and had some chest x-rays done and it came back as pneumonia. So, yeah.
And that's why I got the pneumonia shot.
Yeah.
That shot I will get. The other ones I won't.
Oh, I had 3 COVID shots and still had COVID 3 times.
Yeah, I'm 40.
I'm not getting any
now,
more of your
so.
damn. I'm not getting any more of your damn shots. I'm over
Yep.
it.
Yeah. Well, when they first start saying you have to get the shots or you can't fly, because I was supposed to fly to Florida and drive a Hummer back after we did some work down there. Oh shit! So I got the shot and the second shot.
Yeah.
Then I end up not going to Florida. I said never again, and I got COVID. I went really.
Yeah.
So yeah, the shots work.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
it's a
shots
different strain.
They work
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah, like pneumonia, like the flu.
There's a remedy that Wes uses right there. So.
Do you sell it in shots, Wes? You can have a little side business going on there.
Oh, where are you at, Wes?
Yeah, where is he? We're all coming over.
He's in West Virginia, not far from outside of Virginia. So
That's not a far drive.
nah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to remind for those who are watching, if you, since a majority of people that I see are on YouTube anyway, which that's where I'm broadcasting through anyway from off of StreamYard. check out the description under this live stream. If you do it now, you could do it now, or you could do it after the event. The show is over. There is some websites for you to check out and some basic information. So, and I've been broadcasting a couple things across the screen, some websites and everything. So, yeah, I definitely want to remind people of that. So,
can I do a quick plug for me?
Real quick, I do want to answer something from Josh. It's actually, he's asking about Michael Cook's sauce. It's actually SOSS Squatch, all one word. SOSS SQUATHC. TCH. Yeah.
Actually, it's www.sasquatch.com. It's SOSSSQUATCH.com.
Yeah, I'll post it up here shortly too. So
yeah. I know your YouTube listeners. My YouTube channel is Agents of the Unexplained. If you can read it back there, that's my group on Facebook and YouTube. If you like, go subscribe. I do podcasts every Friday night. I do, and I post different stuff in the group on Facebook all the time. You're in Fayette County, West Virginia, or Pennsylvania? Wes? I'm waiting for him to write it. Oh, there you go. Now I'm writing it down.
I got threatened. I'm not allowed to place orders on the website. I'm like, I'm running out of sauce. He's like, don't you even think about it. I don't know if he just wants me to give other people a chance. I'm not sure what's happening.
Mary, that's Facebook Live. That's not podcast live. Let's get it right. Hey, I get tired of typing. And usually I'm on my phone, so it's easier just to go live and talk. Instead of hitting those little buttons going, hey. I'm not like Dan. I got fat fingers.
Well, like when I was putting up that website for Michael up, I was using my thumb typing it all in with one hand. So
that's why you got covering your face going this.
Yeah, because my camera's on the right side because I got my phone laid down, so I can have everything at a wide angle here. But yeah, there we go. Alrighty. So Michael, if people start putting in bulk orders here,
everything will be restocked in 2 weeks. So if you put in orders, you'll get it here in about 3 weeks.
All right, very cool.
And then it'll go back down to about 3 days shipping. So
okay, good deal.
Yeah, I'm actually going to hop off here, guys. I'm sorry, just don't feel great. But you all, everybody out there, especially you three, have a very Merry Christmas this weekend, and hope 2023 is good to everybody.
You too,
hey, thank you for coming on, Mike. I hope you feel better, man.
All right, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
love
feel
you
better,
all.
bud. Oh, you're in the middle now, Gwen.
A rose between two thorns.
That's your story, and you're sticking to it.
Right. Yeah. On that note, I'm working this week and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on the ambulance. So I just want to put out there, y'all don't do stupid stuff.
You're ambulance.
Yeah, I work 12-hour shifts on the ambulance. So
God bless you.
I just finished my second day of 7 days straight. So I'm going to be on tomorrow and Christmas Day and the day after. And so,
bless you.
Don't do anything stupid because, we want you to be at home with your families. We want you to enjoy the holiday. Don't do anything stupid because if I have to show up, it's a bad day. Don't do it. Don't act like an idiot. Don't eat too much food.
Excuse me?
Don't drink too much eggnog. Especially
Too
with the
much
weather
food?
we're having
Excuse me?
now. Yeah, stay home if you can, because this weather that we're having now is really nasty. When I
Well,
came
and
home last
especially,
night, it was 1 degree. So
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
absolutely. And Gwendolyn, do I have your website posted up there correctly this time?
Yes, you do.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure in the website if you had the question mark on after the got knockers part or not on the
Yeah, on
website.
the
So,
for the website, no, they don't allow you to do special characters. So
okay. Yeah. All right. Very
in
cool.
the name of the website,
Yeah.
it's not special characters.
So everyone, be sure to check out Gwendolyn's website. She's got some awesome gear and merchandise there. So
Yeah, and I'm offering e-gift cards. If you're looking for a last minute gift and you don't want to leave the house and or the store you wanted to go to is closed, jump on my Facebook page is the same thing, Got Knockers. And there's a link there. You can get e-gift cards. So when you buy it, you put in the person's email address you want it to go to, they get it right away. And it's 20% off from now
good
until
deal.
midnight on Christmas Day. So I'm giving you all the chances in the world to get some gift certificates for somebody if you need a last minute gift.
Oh, wow. That's a sweet deal.
Yeah.
Very awesome. And yes, for those who are not familiar with Got Knockers, it's all Bigfoot merchandise. So
yes. It's nothing to do with anything else.
you need to check it out. Do your research before you judge it.
Yeah. It was a nice play on words.
Yeah, all you
I've recently
perverts
been
out
told
there,
it's not
it's
family
not that.
oriented. Yeah. Yeah. Some guy blasted me on saying that I'm not family oriented. Well, you know, I didn't think it was a family thing either until I had a bunch of people ask me for kids' clothes. So I made kids' clothes. So, and I'm leaving it up to people if it's for you or not. I don't care. Scroll on, don't visit, don't purchase if that's how you feel. Everybody else loves it. So
that's it.
Yeah, it was totally a Bigfoot thing. So
right.
And plain and simple, they know that's a Bigfoot thing. So
yeah, it's not a
this
Bigfoot.
Dude was
it's
a Karen.
Logo.
This dude thing. Was a Karen. You know, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Some of these,
I know.
I got to shut up. Stuff like that really gets me agitated.
Yeah.
Because people are so judgmental on a lot of stuff lately, and without looking into something to realize what it actually really means and what it is. I mean, for those who know that Bigfoot's known for, tree knocks, he's got to have a stick in his hand, or AKA a knocker, so. So,
yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. That reminds me, my knockers are downstairs, and she knows where they're at. I'm in trouble when I get downstairs.
I sell knockers too, so yeah. I sell full-size baseball bats monogrammed with our logo. So
I had a gentleman where I do research had made me a set of oak knockers to knock together. Nice. Yeah, and then I bought one off of Mr. Crunk that's woodworking in that. And Daniel, you'll have to sign it when you come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
When you'll get to sign it too.
Absolutely.
I get people to sign it that I like. And some people I don't like.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see, for a visit, if people are interested, there is a cave. Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Tannersville.
That's close to the Poconos. Is it the Tannersville? Yeah, I think I go there when I go through there when I go to New York City.
Mm-hmm.
That's not far away. That might be an hour from me.
Mm-hmm. It's a little drive for me, but
yeah.
Yeah, because now, Bill, you're You're close to where your event's going to be, right? You're up that way,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm 4
it's
miles
in
from my
Virginia,
event.
Tannersville, Virginia. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tannersville, that's one Virginia. All right.
Okay. That's a little more than an hour.
Yeah, a little more for an hour for me too. My event's 4 miles away from me. You know,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so just drive across town basically, but I'm fortunate that side of a building is available, and the price was right too. You know, I thought it'd be a lot more, and I don't know if I told you, Dan, or not how much. I think I did, and
you did.
It was very cheap, so consider.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And considering that VFW is actually also a banquet hall, and what you are paying is amazing.
Right.
I mean, you cannot beat that.
No, you can't. And what's great about it too is, like, you got to get food trucks or whatever into your event. They're doing the food. I asked them. I says, "Would you got the kitchen? Oh yeah, you can use it. No, I don't want to use it. Would you guys be interested in selling the food?" Sure, yeah, we can do that. I said, "Do I get a discount?" No. That price. I said, "No, on the food." But yeah, so they're going to handle the food end, which is, I don't know, it's probably going to be hamburgers, hot dogs. I said, keep it simple. I said, don't make no elaborate meals.
Yeah.
I said, these people are into paranormal and cryptid, so they're not here to do food tasting or anything.
Right.
So they're going to keep it kind of simple.
Hey, Harold, just so you know, it's not Jimmy Blanton. That's Josh Blanton. They're two different people. Yeah. They have the same last name, but I don't think they're related. So, and Harold, by the way, he lives out in Richmond. He's like, no, he was East Richmond. He's down in Tennessee with his father now.
Yeah.
But his daughter, well, he's already a grandfather. His son already had 2 little girls. His daughter is expecting, and he's hoping it's a boy this time. So, yeah. So,
well, I got 3 grandsons that live with me. All 3 got different personalities, and it's great that they do. You know, I got a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 5-year-old. The 5-year-old got the worst attitude of them all. He has mine because Grandpa taught him. Yeah. So he sees it when I grab my backpack to head out the door. He goes, "Bigfooting? Yep. You want to go? No. Send pictures."
Yeah.
No, send pictures. Okay.
That's awesome.
Wes said 3,200 feet here. I think he's talking about the snow. No, I'm just joking.
They can keep it.
Nah, he's in 3,200 feet of elevation is where he's at.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, where I had to go do that drain line at is up in the upper snow belt area for our county. And get up there, the wind was blowing so hard, the snow was up against his garage. Not in his yard. And we had to back up near the garage to get into the house.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Must be from snow drifts because of the
big time. Oh, that wind was so strong.
I know. I was sitting in the shop early today. I said, "What the heck is that?" I mean, you could hear the wind whistling and gushing, and yeah.
Been like that all day here. It's minus 4 degrees, feels like minus 26 with the wind chill.
Right.
So
I bet.
So it's cold out.
Yeah.
So if Bigfoot's knocking on your guys' doors, let them in. It's cold out.
Give him some chicken noodle soup. Warm him up.
Well, with everything going on, I think Krampus is getting ready to make a landing here. So, yeah. So, yeah. Well, I tell you what, guys, we've been on for almost an hour and a half now, and it's getting a little late. But before we go, I wanted to ask Gwen a question. Gwen, do you guys still do the podcast with CARC?
Yes, in fact, we're off. Our season ended in November, so we'll start back up in March or April, and I'm going to be rebranding my show. So,
okay,
going to have a different name, kind of trying to make us more set apart from the guys, because it was all from Behind Tall Trees, and then our show was from Behind Tall Trees Ladies Night. So we're kind of going to go away from Behind Tall Trees and have our own thing, but we're still going to be with the CARC. We're just going to rebrand, and Carrie and I are going to tackle more than just Bigfoot, because I have other interests in other cryptids, and so does she. So we're gonna, and of course, paranormal stuff, because I live in a haunted house, and I also paranormal investigate. So we got a lot of different subjects and topics that we want to cover. So we're
very awesome.
You live in a haunted house?
I do. I live in a haunted house.
We're going to talk again.
I tell people all the time, if you don't believe anything I say, feel free to come up here and camp out in my yard, and feel free to, because you're going to experience something. Everybody does when they come here. So when I tell people stories, they don't believe me. They're like, no. I'm telling you, if you want to come up here and check it out, feel free. I will camp in the yard with you, and you won't leave here dissatisfied. Stuff happens every time. Every time.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Very awesome.
I like that.
Yep.
Talking about podcasts, I don't know if you guys are familiar. However, Legit Paranormal, they're a podcast team. They're a group. The host of it, King, he goes by King Mike. There's a gentleman by the name, they call him Buddy, and they're the two primary ones. There's a third one, but they're out of like New Jersey and Rhode Island, and they have a pretty good platform going on. They're actually getting ready to expand because they do have a good listenership, and so they've been asking me to host a podcast produced through them. It'll be through StreamYard, and he already gave me the title. I could run it the way I want to, but the title is going to be, I forget, they sent me the title. It's going to have my name in it, something to do with Bigfoot Daniel, Legit Paranormal, something or whatever. But I'll be posting information about that before long. So like I said, they're going to be setting it up. Basically what Brendan was doing for you guys, Gwen. One of them is going to be like, they'll be on there setting it up, but you won't see them. So, and yeah, but it's going to be projected through all their different platforms, so which will be pretty interesting. And they'll be able to pick guests for me if I want, or I could draw in and pick my own guests, which will be awesome. So, I believe that, yeah, that's going to be a once a week thing. I told him, I said Friday nights is the best for me. So we'll see how that goes. I think starting next Friday, we are going to do a thing. So I'll be probably contacting a couple of you guys if you're available and are able to do it, whatever, want to do it.
What time period?
Around the same time. Well, between 8 and 9 o'clock start time. So is 8 o'clock a little bit better for you guys? I choose 9 o'clock because my grandson goes to bed between 8 and 8:30, give or take.
Okay with me.
Either one.
Okay.
Because I do mine at 7, and a lot of times it runs over.
Right. So 9 o'clock is a lot more convenient for me, like I said, because of my grandson. So, so we'll be in touch on that. And like I said, they've been sending me information and all the good stuff. So, But yeah, guys, we're gonna call it a night. Thank you guys for coming on. This has been awesome. I'm glad it worked out for us to have our chat and discussion. Everybody that's been commenting, thank you for interacting with us. I love that. It adds to the discussion, and it really goes it really draws it out. So yeah, thank you, David Lester. He said everyone stay safe, and so you guys have a good night. Absolutely, and stay warm.
That's fun, and thank you, Dan, for having us on, buddy.
Yes, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Keep it squatchy, guys. All right.
Bye.
Bye.